Okay, let's get into this. Alright, I should probably start rolling. Stream out music. But that's not even the right music, it was something else. Cool. Okay, there we go. Alright. Getting ready for, getting everything ready. Let's go. Alright. So, alright, I can actually send messages from this chat. Oh, dang, I gotta sign it. Oh. Ripping, snapping. Wait a minute. Sorry, guys. Gotta do some signing in real quick. Gotta sign in real quick. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's go. Okay, got it working. Let's go. I can now see. Okay. Let's do this. Also, this is the first time. Actually, I don't think you can see my mini map. I might be able to move mini map. I don't know. I might need to put it on the right side. Determines on how I want to feel about this. But I now, instead, I use Battleline if I want to do getting in on all AFK and stuff. But I now have Technic. So it's going to allow me to be able to use better mods for FPS, quality of life, and better, easier ways to be able to stream it without freezing and trying to actually help it so then I can be able to have better content. I also have tried to get a mod on here for trying to get replays, so I could be able to get. I don't know if I could do free cam to help record for trying to think of it, do builds, or when I'm doing events and I want to be able to get footage of the contestants without me having to be here the entire time and try to get POVs. I don't know if I can get POVs of players. I don't know if that's a way to get a mod for that, so I can be able to try to see what players are doing during events. So then I have different, unless other people want to record as well and send me their footage for different events and stuff. So it is Christmas time. Christmas 2023. I'm excited for that. Because this Christmas is in a time of financial issues. This year it's been filled with a lot of stuff going on. But think about it. We're in one of the golden ages of technology, advancing, progressive. And just realizing how it's 2023 already, and we're about to get 2024. How time has gone fast with growing up, and just kind of seeing people grow up. A lot has changed since last year and the year before. A lot of things have changed, and relationships and everything. I'm excited because it is like the first year as an adult, first year with not everyone together in the family. So it's a learning opportunity to kind of get out there and kind of grow. Kind of, because I have to experience that at some point. Because eventually I'm going to be in a point where I'm not going to have everyone there anyway. But I got to spend time with my nephew. I got to spend time with some of the family. And I'm just happy that I get to spend time with them while I can. I've always told my dad I want to eventually bring him to a WrestleMania for his first time. I want to bring him to WrestleMania. That's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I'm really hoping I get to fulfill that, because that is something I want him to be able to experience that, be able to be there. He's been a fan of wrestling for a long time. I think from like the 70s or 80s. And I think he's only gone through a few like live events that were like pay-per-views or stuff, but that was for other things. I don't think he's gone really to WWE pay-per-views, so I want him to really be able to have this experience while I still can with him. I am so ready. Now, not a lot of people are on yet, so I gotta wait before I can announce any events. Now, I don't see people in chat, so I don't have the viewer thing that says how many people are watching, so I can try to go on my views of like rants or talk about events or things going on to update the viewers, because I don't know if a lot of people are here, and then I'm just talking to myself. Because I have a lot of things I want to talk about, a lot of events I want to do, and different things I want to bring up. The town, I know I haven't streamed in a while, in like 2 weeks. I was like really sick. I was really sick. I didn't go to school. I literally just didn't really go anywhere. I was basically home the entire time. So I just didn't want to stream while I was sick. So I just chose not to. Because I was gonna stream beforehand, but being sick stopped me. So that's why I'm happy I'm able to stream now for Christmas. Because I don't want to miss our Christmas event. Because I think I don't remember if I did a stream or video last Christmas. I think I did something, did make videos of me doing Christmas events or something. Maybe it might have been Roblox. Could have just me done Minecraft. I don't know. Because that was like right after the events of November and stuff. So like a lot of things changed. But 2021, I had that big server-wide PvP event that I did. With the winners getting, because since we had Slash Northern then, I had custom-made gold, silver, and copper named items with lore and stuff, specific to the people that won them. And I was glad I was able to have those moments. Every year, a lot changes. Either I'm with a new server family, or I actually get to grow with the community, or I do a lot of new things I've never done. And I'm hoping I can get a New Year's Eve stream out, but I don't know if I will. So I'm just really hoping you guys enjoy this. I was supposed to actually do a podcast today, but I think I'm gonna push that podcast for Saturday, which means I'm gonna need to edit that real quick. But I'm probably gonna do the podcast then, because I was gonna do it today, but I just don't think they're ready. And there's a lot we could then talk about, and talk about games and all that, and Christmas updates and all that stuff. I also was gonna have it was gonna be server based. We were gonna have a guest, but everyone's busy, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But we also have next month. I can also I have a lot of things I want to talk about and stuff with the podcast and all that. But that stuff will wait. Alright, Snowy's here. I think. So I don't know if you I don't know if I've gone to build event in one of my past streams or not, or videos. But if I haven't, that's good. Let's check out the build event. The build event was a Christmas 2023 monthly event. Well, December monthly event for Christmas / winter themed. And we had, I was hoping to get more people, but we had 3 people, then became 4, and then became 3 again. People trying to make winter / Christmas themed stuff. And because there was only a limited amount of people, the winner got 200k. The participants were going to get 10k, but because a few left, it's now 20k for anyone that didn't win. I kind of already saw the builds and already have the winner and stuff, but let's go check out the builds, because there's actually the person that I already told won says there's books hidden in their build that I should check out and read. So I wanted to wait until this. As you can see, they didn't really do anything. But then we have this. Look at this. Look at this build. This is a awesome. And he did this in like a week, because I literally came to the event area like a few days in, or like a weekend. And then this is what I saw. Like, he did this very quickly, way early. And this is how it decors. So this was an expensive build to do. And this person, 44, had a build, and then he got rid of it. This person joined late. I wanted to be nice, and then they didn't actually do anything. And then this one just kind of built that. That's why this one was just a guaranteed win at this point, which I'm really excited about. So I didn't actually read any of these books. So The Tale of Cairo Pajima, written by Mr. Snowy's Alt, not based on any myth, story, or legend. Once upon a time, in the majestic realm of Mount Olympus, there lived a lesser-known goddess named Kion. She was the goddess of snow, ice, and winter winds. Kion, with her ethereal beauty and icy demeanor, resided in a palace made of crystalline structures atop the highest peaks of the snow-covered mountains. One day, as Kion strolled through the snow-covered gardens of her palace, she stumbled upon a mysterious egg nestled among the frost-kissed flowers. As the goddess reached down to touch it, she felt a surge of magic coursing through her veins. The egg radiated an overworldly energy, and Kion knew that it held something extraordinary within. So, I think we're supposed to go up here to find the next book. I think they said there's 3 books.
There's 3.
Oh, wait, hi. Sorry, I have stream as there it goes. Hi.
Oh, hey. I've been chilling here.
I've
been listening to you.
I did not see you join VC. Should actually, I'm gonna pause that music. Months passed, and the egg's frigid shell began to crack, revealing a tiny dragon with shimmering scales that mirrored the colors of the winter landscape. Kion, mesmerized by the creature's beauty, decided to name her new companion Cairo Pajima. Cairo Pajima quickly grew in size and strength, becoming a loyal and magical companion to Kion. The two forged a unique bond through the dragon's breath, capable of conjuring snowstorms and freezing winds at Kion's command. Together, they roamed the realms of both mortal and divine, leaving trails of frost and wonder in their wake. As Kion and Kira Pajima explored the world, they encountered challenges that tested their strength and resilience. They faced jealous gods who sought to undermine Kion's influence, and mortal heroes who sought to prove their might against the divine. However, the goddess and her dragon always prevailed, using their combined powers to bring about the beauty of winter and the serenity of snow-covered landscapes. Why do I sound like those two guys that did criminal documentaries and went to visiting locations and they would read off their script? Well, I sound exactly like them.
By the way, I noticed you were struggling to say the dragon's name. It's Cryopagmia.
Yeah, that's way different than what I was saying.
Yeah, and it's the goddess Kione.
No, I just kept saying Kion and Pajima. Isn't there a third book, too?
Yep.
Where?
You don't remember?
I don't know. I didn't check where all the books were.
You want me to just spoil
I read
it?
the bottom one and I read this one.
It's in his mouth.
Oh, I saw like Netherrack, but I didn't see if there's. Oh. Oh! Oh! One day, as they ventured into the mortal realm, they encountered a fierce and determined Greek hero named Callias. Driven by the desire to prove his strength and bravery, Callias confronted the goddess and her majestic dragon companion. A fierce battle ensued, with, I'm going to keep saying the way I said it, Vajima, defending Kaone against the relentless attacks of the mortal hero. Despite the dragon's magical prowess, Callias managed to land a grievous blow, injuring Pajima deeply. The lunt's shimmering scales now dulled, and the magical glow in Pajima's eyes flickered. Kione, devastated by the sight of her wounded companion, fought fiercely to protect Pajima. However, the hero's determination was unyielding. In a moment of desperation, Pajima, sensing the danger, made a resolute decision. With a sorrowful look at Kione, Pajima spread its wings and summoned the last reserves of its strength. Burst with magic, it started streaming its ice-cold flames so intensely that it forever burnt wherever it touched. With every last part of his being expended into the it had consumed Parapajimas completely, but not before cursing any mortal to succumb the same fate if they dare to disrespect the Lady Kione. That was actually really good. And you wrote the entire stories by yourself?
Oh yeah.
Just you created it just from scratch? Or right?
Yeah.
Using...
I had the idea of like making a dragon, and I wanted to write a little mythos about how frostbite became a thing. Because cryopagmia is frostbite and means frostbite in Greek. So that's just like the English name for English word for like English name. So yeah, I just want to create a little story about
this is so awesome.
How frostbite, how frostbite became a thing in ancient Greece. Kind of like how people made stories on like why fire burnt you or things like that.
Yeah. This is extraordinary, especially for something that was just for an event. Created a whole story and everything. They gave an entire backstory. Since you're here,
yep.
Got to pay Mr. Snowy 200,000.
Oh, thank you.
Now, well, in 10 minutes, I think Coffee's supposed to get on to receive their money. They're really the only one that did something, even if it wasn't a lot. Because 44 has something. He got rid of it and then dropped out right after actually making the thing. And he had a really good thing. But he dropped out and removed our stuff. Now I'm probably gonna evict these three. Clear these three here. And probably use them for another build event. Your thing's gonna stay because your thing is actually really good. And the winner's gonna keep their builds. So then maybe I have one winner each time and let them keep their builds. So then this place is gonna be filled with the winning builders.
Smart.
So then when people come here, they can check out every single winner from every event. And I'm probably gonna have a sign at the front of each build with what monthly event it was, if they want it. Kind of like a history of all the number one builds.
That's a pretty cool idea.
So if you guys are watching the stream, or if you wanna be involved in it, I'm also gonna probably put the link that I put for Ascendant, for the free pack for cards, into the streams chat, and then when you click it, it'll ask you to sign in. Then you have to just re-click the link again to open it, because then it'll say that you're signed in, and then it'll allow you to claim the coupon for your account. And then at the pack area, it's gonna actually have a notification for my packs, and that's where you'll be able to open your cards. And each card either has a sound effect which you can play, or it can have a challenge that I have to do for a certain time limit, or until another challenge card is played. There's also a few Christmas ones, like there's a wear a Santa hat for 15 minutes, and I have a Giants one with me. So if people play that card, I have to wear this hat for 15 minutes until the timer ends. I really like the idea of stream roots. I got the idea from someone else that was using it, and they had a coupon for free packs. And I'm like, wait a minute, this would probably be a really good idea to, one, get people involved, but also, because I'm not an affiliate or anything, it would be a good way to have people show support for only $1, because no one really tips or anything, but they actually get to affect me for $1. They get 3 cards that can do challenges and stuff, and can affect how a stream or video might go. It has a lot of control over what I do, because there's really good ones like wooden tools only. So like for a certain amount of time, I can only use wooden tools. So I would not be able to use any of my Ascendant or MRC stuff. I would actually have to put that away and have to pull out wooden stuff. Which means if I want to do any builds, I would have to build with wooden tools, trying to break everything. Which is a really cool idea. And then I gotta make some of my own, but I need to get a bunch of images and stuff. And card images to make it where the stuff looks cooler. I have a card that says honorary staff, but spelled incorrectly, that can cancel any challenge card that's currently active. So then, if there's a challenge going on, they can play that and it'll cancel it, so then I can be free from the challenge. So I'm really excited to be able to do that. So I'm gonna go grab the link, and alright, you guys use that link to claim 1 free pack of 3 cards, so you guys can play it. And the card, when you guys play it, will play in the top right corner, and it should read out what the card is as well, and the person that played it. So it will also show you guys. So it's a really cool idea, and it should boost interactions, because like not a lot of people talk in chat and stuff. So this should be able to boost reactions and interaction stuff with the streams, and have you guys get involved with it for free by just finding these coupons that I have out. I have 3 coupon links right now. I have one in Ascendant, which I just posted in Twitch chat. I have one in my server, which you guys will actually have to go find through my socials and stuff. And then I have one on my Twitter. Not my main Twitter, but actually one of my old Twitter accounts. So you guys will actually have to go find that one too. But that's 3 free packs, and I'll be doing more coupon links and stuff based on goals that we get to either on YouTube, Twitch, different just different types of goals and challenges that I might have people do that could result in a coupon of up to 10 free packs, 1 for each per person. People actually need to donate and like actually have to buy packs and stuff for me to be able to do coupons with higher numbers, with more packs for people. It's just that because it has to make sure that you actually have people that want to pay for it, and it's not just people not just getting the free ones and not actually supporting. So I could do 10 at a time, so like each link I do can go up to 10 free packs, or I can limit it to a certain amount under that. The one on Twitter, only 5 people can get that one. So if you guys found every pack, every coupon, you can get 3 free packs, which is 9 cards. And I'm pretty sure it also, when you play a card, if it shows up on the screen, it's going to show up in chat too. So you guys can be able to see who plays a card. And I can see the chat too. So because of that, I can be able to see what the card is if it doesn't fully explain it to me. So then I know what the challenge is, or if it's a sound, I'll hear it. But yeah. I also have I have sound alerts down in the panels down below the stream. You guys can scroll down and you guys can play sound alerts to try to scare me, or just for fun stuff. I gotta switch out some of those eventually. I want to actually get some new ones in, because some of those don't actually make any sense. And there's some not good ones, so I want to just kind of switch those out and probably get some better ones. But I'll get to that at some point. I've generally just kind of forgotten. So we got a few people on, but let's see what we got. I don't remember. Books and I don't know why I just tried to say. Go back to menu, all warps, my warps. I have the bit event, Tigo, and end fishing. Okay. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Before I continue, can we get, if there's people watching the stream, can you guys please, if you guys are watching the stream and you play on Ascendant, or you want to join Ascendant, if you want to join Ascendant on Java, it's ascendantsurvival.com. And I think the Bedrock port is 8153. If you guys want to join. If you guys already are in it and you're watching, please put a message in. Just say anything. Say that you're from Ascendant or like that, because I want to know who's from Ascendant. Because there is a secret. There's a little event for people in that are in Ascendant that are watching to get a really good prize. But I want to make sure people are actually watching, so it's not really just me talking to myself and no one actually gets that prize, because I spent time building it. I needed to get sunflowers to actually build this thing, which took me way too long to get, and Snowy had to actually go get sunflowers because I could not find any for the life of me. Don't know why I could not find it.
It's because you can only find them in sunflower plains.
Yeah, but there's like none anywhere. I went for so long and could not find a single sunflower anywhere.
Luckily, I had explored one in my world map that I was able to find, and I had to fly out to it.
Yeah, because
why'd you need it?
What?
But why'd you need it?
Because I have one of every double plant except sunflowers for like main dyes that I need. So I needed sunflowers because I needed a lot of yellow dye, and I didn't want to. I wanted to make my own dye, so because of it, I needed sunflowers.
I'm making a little garden, and I have to figure out what I want to do. when I get rid of the Christmas tree, what I'm gonna replace it with.
You should
Probably a little fountain.
instead of instead of like just removing it, you should just build it here, or have it be built somewhere near my town instead. Like just completely just move it, so it stays in game.
The thing is, I can always save it as a schematic and just place it down for next year.
Well, I kind of want to because I want to use it for New Year's.
Well, the thing is, yeah, I don't plan on taking it down until a little bit after New Year's. I usually take it around like January.
I don't like taking down builds.
10th.
If I spent time on build, I don't usually take it down. I'll just leave it.
Well, the Christmas tree only took me like, I don't know, 30 minutes to build.
Well, you're the person that built this and like under like very quickly built this build event build. So.
Oh yeah. The only thing that was somewhat of a challenge was getting all the quartz and then smelting it to make it smooth quartz.
Oh yeah. I should probably show off your cheesecake factory.
I really wish that someone would make the what's it called? A Olive Garden to compete against my what's it called? Cheesecake Factory. But I
Well,
don't think that's gonna be a
something
thing.
I want to do, which you're here, so I can ask you. Would be one would some like days would I be able to just like have like allow us to be able to go into different buildings, just have free reign to go into buildings, and I host a hide and seek because your entire city would be a really good hide and seek town because it's all courts. You have so many really good builds, really good hiding spots. You could have a really awesome hide and seek area here.
I definitely can. They think about it and
Like
get back to the
have like
notes
one
soon.
day just have like all the doors open and stuff, so then people don't have to worry about switches, and then so people can be able to hide in these different areas. Because
Yeah, the thing
like
is,
especially
that
like
should be
your
possible.
mansion area here, like your build up there would have really awesome hide and seek moments, and could just have a whole stream of just us doing just having a whole hide and seek with the like we could literally maybe even ask to have as an official server event to just have hide and seek here, because this would just be an awesome thing to do.
Oh yeah, I think it's. I'll like I said, I'll have to get back to you on that, but I don't really see too many issues with it.
Because I can help with perm issues, so then nothing can be broken or anything.
Yeah, I honestly, I think it's trying to get ready to like open up this for everyone to just TP to.
Technically, we already
like-
can.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know. I have it where you can do /T.
Well, I mean the
like,
the
yeah, you
cheesecake
can also do
factory
Cheesecake
is
Factory,
how I
too.
get to your place.
You can also just do /T spawn and Kianopolis.
Yeah, unless you join a nation, and then other nation towns can't TP there
But
because they block it so you can't T spawn if you're from the other nation.
But there's a few things. I actually plan on building a house for any person to live in. They don't even have to be a part of the town. They can just buy it. However, there are cheaper prices and less taxes for residents.
Where did you get the idea to make this giant mansion over here?
my home?
Yeah.
I kind of didn't know what I wanted to build at first. I was actually living under this whole entire area. There's actually a cave system under here, and I was just living under there for a while, and I didn't know what I wanted to do quite yet, so I just started building. And as I was building, I decided to go for like something with a nice view of like the winter landscape. So I decided to go with a more modern approach since it has a lot of windows.
Like, I don't know if you ever want to be hired and stuff, but I definitely would love like just pay a lot of money to get like these giant bills and stuff. Cause I want to make up a whole like dud city, which would be used for any event that I host. That have these like awesome builds to be able to do a lot of competitions in. So then I can host more types of events in a full-on giant city.
I can give you a little bit of a teaser on what my next build is. Hold on. Let's welcome this person to the server. Real quick, only through the Discord. They'll show you through a Discord. Now F3.
It's kind of right now sad because like no one else is really on here. That's like actually in call.
It's Christmas. Everyone's busy.
I also really like how you have this way of making the ice come up. I really like how redstone is like really useful and stuff, and how you utilize it really well.
By the way, do you see on my the stream that I'm showing a little teaser on my next build?
No, because I do not. Okay, oh, nice. Wait. Is that there on your screen? Or not?
No, that's just a schematic.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just what I plan on building up here next.
Okay.
Little bit of teaser, not gonna show much else besides that. But yeah.
Are you watching me on Twitch?
No, because I don't have Twitch open at the moment. I was having to look up
because I have a link on there so you can get a free pack of 3 cards.
Oh yeah, I've seen you mention it a couple times, but I don't know if I can trust that site. I'll look into it a little bit later.
Streamroots is a trusted site because it's a huge partnership.
You don't have your shaders enabled?
What?
You don't have your shaders enabled?
No.
You definitely should.
I don't want to do that yet until I have the better opponents as much. Because I don't want my gameplay being lagged just because I have shaders on, so I usually just keep them off until I know I'm in a good area to use it that isn't going to just start completely lagging it, especially on streams. I don't want that messing up my quality. Because I already have poor quality, so don't want to have worse quality trying to catch up.
Wow. It seems like
Hypnotic owl, static,
like on your
Mars,
Twitch stream, it seems like your bit rate's a little bit low, especially for playing Minecraft.
Well, I also have other things open because I was streaming.
Oh, I mean, like bit rate is that's not what I mean, but I'll explain it some other time. Anyways, but there's actually going to be plots of land that get sold. Like I plan on building a couple houses and then or sometimes there's leaving a plot of land for other people to build, as long as they conform to the Greek style on the Greek side.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I know you were talking about earlier about taxes and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
I know there's plot tax and stuff. I don't know if that could make it where like each plot has a specific tax, or if it's every plot altogether has that tax. Same.
There's actually there actually is there is certain you can exempt certain roles from taxes. Like co-owners automatically don't have to pay any taxes, and then there's tax percent caps and
yeah. There's a lot of tax rules. I don't do taxes.
Thing is,
I'm against taxes. I revolted against another. There used to be 2 admin nations because before we were able to create our own nations, but mostly it was always admin nations because it was way too expensive to keep keep a nation up, and their nations were supported by their towns because they had to keep their stuff up.
No, yeah. Well, thing is,
And we revolted about taxes and all that. That one person created a nation, and almost every town joined that one nation. And we basically completely destroyed both admin nations. And we were like twice. We were higher than what the highest nation used to be.
thing is, I don't plan on taxing like my citizens too like harshly. Um, I'm thinking like maybe like a 2% tax, like a. I don't think.
I don't tax because a lot of times members will become inactive, and like I like them still in the nation because it gives benefits and stuff still, so it allows it so I can still expand the town for more members.
The more members you have, the more upkeep you have to pay.
Yeah, but I make money for that.
If they're not carrying
so
their weight, then I need to get rid of them.
Well, I make like 8K per harvest. I can harvest basically every 30 minutes if I wanted to. If I was that grinding, I could harvest it every 30 minutes. And it's only 800 upkeep for me. I can basically pay 10 days per harvest.
I'm not rich like that though. I can't
just have a farm.
Just the thing is, I don't want to be like a grinder. I want to actually like do things.
Well, I don't really grind either. I just kind of if I'm not home or something, I might have my thing on. Well, I actually do that. I AFK a lot, just so then when I'm home, my things are grown and I can just harvest it when I'm ready. That's already just 8K. That's if I harvest it like once every couple days, I would have taxes already filled. Plus, I could still be able to afford things. And I put all my money in my town, so it's not in my balance. Because I like to try and make it so I'm not just overspending. So if I keep putting amounts in my town, I only have to pull out if it's something I actually really need, or if it's something I've been trying to get. Other than that, I just leave my money in there, so I always have amounts. So I never will go bankrupt. Even if I decided to quit the game, I would never go bankrupt because I'll have enough money to keep my town up. Because I never want to see my town go down or deleted.
Well, the thing is, my town, I know it won't ever get deleted because I put way too much investment into it, and it's just not gonna happen.
Well, it wouldn't be like your town will get the builds will get deleted. It would be if your thing goes bankrupt and everyone's like inactive for a long time. Your town will just get like the towny one will just get deleted. Which means it'll be unclaimed and anyone can take anything or claim it.
Yeah, which is, I plan on, that's not happening. It just won't happen. Plain and simple.
I want to get my town, to become one of the server towns.
To get his gift.
Eventually. Because I know he offered you it, when you first started talking about, like, you want to get quartz and make your town really good. When you, like, first joined.
Mm-hmm.
Which I never actually heard about them advertising towns like that. So, that was a first.
Though, what do you think about the drip?
Oh, what?
The Silent Night drip.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's really good.
It's supposed to be like a little bit of camouflage for like the snow.
I like to wear. Oh, I hate every time I leave, my hat gets completely messed up, and I have to fix my hat. Whenever I use silence, I always used it for red on gold armor because it looked really nice, and I liked having that. I had 2 guard outfits with that on the front of my in front of my Tigo.
This is supposed to show.
Yeah, I think it's because of I think it's the color resolution because your colors were so close together with like a barely light shade difference that
well, the thing is, you should still be able to see it even on here.
The banner to shield has different color resolutions.
But
so like since the colors are barely different, I think it just really just blended in. That's why I tried to ask what color you used, because somewhere along there made it blend in and it made it just one color, because it could not handle that little light difference. So I tried to just make it one shade instead. Because like if it had only like one shade of like white and stuff and it wasn't like a really light gray or like that, then I think it would have been with another color in the back. Then I think it would have fit. But with the white,
was a light, but it was a light blue cross, white cross, light blue saltier, white saltier, and then light blue flower charge with a white flower.
Because when you showed me the banner, it was also really hard for my screen as well to see the colors as well.
What do you mean? Come here. Up here's one of my town banners.
Wait, where did you go? I've lost you. Oh, there you are.
The shop.
I have to find my way up here.
And also I plan on up right here.
Where? Yeah, like that. Like I can barely.
I can see it.
I can kind of see it. Like if on my screen, like you can kind of see it, but you can see where it can blend in because of the things.
The thing is,
it kind of blends in with color resolutions, especially if it goes on a shield.
No.
Because it's a light color on light. It's gonna look at it and it's look like it's just light with a little tint. So it's not. It's gonna just read as white.
Well, thing is, it's not how that works though. Like the coding behind it. That's not how that really works.
That's how the shields work.
I'm just gonna leave it there. Anyways, I am stepping back outside.
Because I've done a lot of research on how colors are and stuff, especially on screens. The color you see is not the color that it actually is, because the screen sees colors differently, and it's also based on tint and based on what stuff it uses to read the colors.
Yeah, your voice is cutting out.
Oof.
Anyways, but also I really want to build the walls of my town here shortly. Like these ice the paths right here, the ice paths. Yeah. Like these are actually supposed to be built up into like proper walls.
I gotta check out that build again. I don't know.
I plan on
like that build yet.
Yeah, this is kind of like the town center type thing.
Where's the entrance to it?
It's on the other side.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Itchy. I don't think like anyone else is watching, so I can't really announce the event that I'm doing. Like right now, there is a thing going on, but I can't really announce people to do it if there's like no one actually playing the game other than just you that's watching. Because then that's really like an unfair thing, because it's like a free gift.
Free what? I couldn't hear you.
It would be a free gift, because if there's no one else really from the game watching other than really you here, then if I just announced the event now, you'd be able to get it before anyone else would. And then it just wouldn't really be a competition, because it would just be you knowing about it.
Come here. I'm gonna show you a little bit of secret. You're supposed to find this by flying or.
Oh, I fell.
There's this other secret. It's a little up here. A little lounge up at the roof. There's also.
I used to have a little lounge that had a basement. It was like a blue purple checkered walls, and then it had blue and purple glass with a jukebox in the middle.
That
So people could come up from the museum and could go to the dance lounge.
There's actually a what's it called, a basement too. Oh, and also there's a little take a little bath.
It's a fountain. Jacuzzi.
Living it up like the ancient Greeks. But anyway, so yeah, there's a basement too. And I'm thinking about moving the brewery, like all the like, barrels and whatnot, down into here. And
is this a secret door?
No. I could set one up there, but eh.
I know some
I
people
could to make
have.
this turn into an elevator, just like all of a sudden this just drops out all the way down and
I know
takes you
some
somewhere.
people like because I used to have there was a military base in another server that I owned, and the
Mhm.
person had iron uh machine doors for a hangar,
Mhm.
and they're really good with redstone and stuff. Um yeah, there's a lot of redstone elevators and all that stuff that they made for me and stuff that we used.
But
I had 3 different military bases. I was
oh
kind
yeah,
of a mad war general.
I do actually have someone living in this little communal space. That's why the parrots are chilling here. Um, they're actually a returning player from like 2 years ago, and
Who?
they lost their town, so they were a little upset about it. But I got them all
Who?
settled in there for now until they can set their own town back up again.
Which player?
Um, what was their name? I remember their
Are they in your town right now?
they're not a part of my town. They're I just let them stay there.
Oh,
But their name is Veronica.
Veronica.
But they're not yeah, they're not a part of the town. Oh, I don't know their real name though.
Yeah, I don't know what their username
Like
is.
their in-game name, I mean.
Oh,
I swore it was on the. Hey, wait, I think there should be a way that you can check who I plot trusted over there. Slash plot trust. Uh,
sup, Mazen.
I can just do plot trust remove. No,
Yeah,
that doesn't work.
July
It's
5th,
just
2022.
I don't know
I think I've only met
yeah,
him
it
in
was.
this season. I don't think I've
Yeah,
met
it
him
was
before.
Supmans. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually. I only heard of him. I think from this season. I think I saw him when he came on, and you.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, they popped on for a little bit.
I thought they were new because I've never actually seen them before.
Oh no, they're a long time player apparently. They actually still have all their gear left. It's just they don't have their town. So I tried getting them a little place to stay for the time.
I don't know who is the longest normal player who has actually like stayed on and kept playing without having without like getting off for a long time and come back. Like, someone that actually like actively played for like what the longest streak is for the longest person was active for.
Hey, come here, Ranger. I'll show you where I used to live. Yeah, I lived in these little cave dwellings. I've turned it into a brewery place.
You should have said.
After.
I'm sad you joined way after. I'm sad you joined in season 2 because you'll never get to see how my town started and how it became one of the biggest towns in the server. I have many videos and streams of it. Like you could literally find it on my YouTube playlist and stuff. But like from the day I founded the area of my town, to when I became Olympian.
You see this plot right here?
Yeah.
This plot right here, I actually plan on. I don't know if I want to build something or just sell the plot for someone else to build on. I feel like this one's going to be a higher priced property just because of like its relative distance to like the shopping center and the towns. It's a pretty good location.
I don't actually sell plots.
Oh, that's kind of what I want to try and do. Like actually use the tools that are around because I want people
I always
to
sell it for free.
work for things. Yeah, I like for my actual town residents over on that side, I've been giving away for free. However, plots are running thin now, and tight space is getting
That's why
cramped.
I commissioned one of my town members to make a bridge to in the back of my town, so I could actually start expanding across the river. We're trying to get more plots. Since inside my walls have no more plots of it. Well, I have a few plots now because I evicted some people because I went inactive.
Mm,
But other than that, most of my plots are already covered, or there are plots that I use. I just have usually for trees and stuff. I just haven't replanted my trees because I'm really lazy right now.
mm.
I played this game for almost a full year now, so like I've kind of done a lot. That's why I'm trying to introduce the stream root stuff. So I actually have challenges that could try to affect me. Because like one of the cards is I have to build something that they tell me. I'll have to see if it actually is like a make sure it's actually front like a thing that's actually okay to do. But like they could put in a message like, "Hey, build this." When they use the card, and I have to try to build it within the stream or try to do a video or the next stream try to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll try like if I can't do it in that stream, I could try to search up some ideas for a good build on what they wanted.
But
So then I actually have content and stuff I can do and more things to keep me interested or trying to make me keep playing. So then I'm not just kind of AFKing all the time and being bored because I have nothing to do and I don't want to do stuff that could be good content doing it outside of content because then I no longer have that content to do because I would have just done it.
I thing is I don't I am trying to get
Your town looks so
interesting
good.
things to happen in like because like I feel like there's not enough chaos in the server, and that means like not a lot of things can happen. If everything's stable and everything's normal, then nothing
Oh,
interesting will ever happen.
you
I'll be
missed.
bored.
Oh, then you must have missed out on the chaos that we've done,
Hmm.
where everyone becomes disguises and everything, and shenanigans start happening
Well, the thing is,
in Ulu chat and all that, and special little stuff that they add in to add little chaos to happen at spawn.
I mean like more like conflict
Well, we're gonna
and
have that when war starts,
resolutions and
you know.
well, I don't think it's not even just wars. War is just one form of conflict, but like that's part of the reason why I am opposed to Wombat right now. Um, Wombat wanted to compete with my Glaciduct structures, and so like now my town it will not be assisting him any further, and I'm trying to like create a little bit more tension there to make something
Yeah,
interesting
I
happen.
had a conflict with another player, and then they went inactive right after. Because they literally had in their area ahead of me, and they literally made their area better than like my store. Like they would literally have like better Ranger Land because that was the name of it before. It was Ranger Land, so they call their things better Ranger Land
Mm.
because they wanted to try to out produce me and stuff and try to sell more than me. So I created the MVP shop, which because I had a better pricing and stuff because map arts and stuff can be laggy and stuff. So I sold it where it would be 1K per item frame used for the map art. So then, so then you actually have to pay a lot because map arts can lag. So because of it, you have to pay for the amount of item frames that are being used.
Yeah.
Just because the map art either would be like a 2x2, a 2-1, 3x3. 3x3 is usually the biggest that you're supposed to do. You could make bigger, but you're not supposed to. But the thing allows it. Because it can really like impact the area and can crash people. That's why
But
it costs a
wait,
lot. So, and they liked when I made my things for made my sign for it. They liked the idea because the lower ones were less price than that they were gonna have as the minimum price. But then my like the 3x3s were more expensive than what they originally had. So they liked how my thing
mm,
was much more fair pricing. So then it made sense, and people paid for it. So I would make whatever item they gave me. I would even like if it wasn't a nice right size, I would put it into Canva and I would turn it into the right size. So then I can still convert it into the version they want.
wait, I was gonna mention. Are you going to be joining the little party at the Cheesecake Factory on New Year's?
I do not know because it determines on what the time is.
Well, the thing is, it's going to be going on for pretty much the whole entire time, like almost all day, as long as I can stay awake.
Because right, what time
And
is it for you right now?
it is 1:01 p.m.
Okay,
I'm
so
2 hours behind you.
yeah, that's why I like the Discord timestamp stuff because it goes by your time zone.
Hmm?
That's why I like the Discord timestamps because it goes by your time zone.
Yeah.
So then I can put in my time and I'll give you what your time is, so then people aren't confused uh, by how far it is. You can go by what the time says for them. Yeah, I'm
But,
missing so many tags, and I'm so sad.
Oh, I got randomly disconnected.
Oh, I see you. I saw you frozen in midair.
Yeah. Join. But anyways, but I want like
Also,
I want to make
I accidentally
Kionopolis
killed
like the
Dulce.
center of. How'd you do that?
So they kept asking for the link, and I kept giving them the Twitch.tv, then my thing instead of the www one. And he didn't realize that you can actually just click it in game, and it'll actually give it to you, because he wanted to do it from Discord. So since I didn't give him the link until like the very end, when he finally got the link, he died in lava at the bottom and couldn't get his stuff, and all his stuff is gone. All because I didn't give him the full link. And I'm like, I'm kind of in like a bunch of creator stuff on Twitch, so like I couldn't really read the tab I'm in, and I had so many tabs open for streaming because I had to fix a lot of things and try to add a lot of stuff that I was just trying to give him the easy one because you can click it in game. So I'm like, dude, just click it, just click it. Because it's like, does this work for you? And I tap in game, it works. I'm like, yes.
But anyways, before I got randomly disconnected, I was wanting to mention I plan on making my town like the center of culture, not really economy or like power, but more culture. I might expand into power, but I want like interesting things to happen. That's why I like sell books and the banners and like
Yeah, my play. That's why I like my
non-essential
books.
stuff.
It's the world of Rhea. A lot of stories in there.
Right. I
It's just that it's gonna be really confusing because a lot of the stories don't have timelines. So like some of the stories I make might be from the past, like before certain books I've already released were from, and I don't know what point of timeline they came out in because none of them actually gave timelines, and the times changed a lot because we actually added a lot of 100 years to the timeline because it made no sense that we had like 7 different wars within 40 years that were like very big wars and had a lot of conquering happen within only 40 years. Like it made no sense that happened. So you know what, we should just we'll just add 100 years so it makes sense that a lot of these things happened throughout a 140-year process instead of just 40 years having like so many huge events happening. Because it had a whole nation rise and fall that was one of the biggest nations in the world, plus had multiple main characters die, and had so much things going on. It's like, ugh. Which I don't even remember what stories had who die, so a lot of those stories are going to come out later, some of the characters haven't even been talked about yet. Like, you don't even know the characters until later on. I should actually introduce a lot of those old characters before That's
I finally got my
let's see.
I've been trying to work on like like ranks, ranks, surnames, and things like that. I was already had the surnames and titles planned um, for a lot of the citizens, but I want to confirm with them if that's all right. Uh,
Well, it doesn't
I
really
really
change
wish I could
much other than if
focus
you.
on rank.
It doesn't really change much unless you do like /T and you go to residence and then it'll say like I have the elite as my thing, so it's the elite
Well,
ranger
if
Fred
you
YT
well, come over to my
because that's my gaming organization. So I decided to put that as my uh, surname.
but come over to my my house real quick.
Okay, I gotta get up there. I actually can't reach. I barely. Hi, I'm coming up. I'm here.
But do you see whenever you step onto my property, it shows you
Yeah,
the my
Imperida
title.
Gracias.
What? How'd you pronounce it? Okay, it's
Imperator Gracias.
yeah, it's Imperator. It's supposed to be Snowy Glacius. Imperator is the elected, basically an elected emperor from ancient Rome.
Uh,
Um,
I used to hold elections on another server I had, but like no one ran for it. Like no one decided to become candidates for it.
mm,
Because I wanted to have like new co-owners. Because before their perms were as a co-owner, you can actually access any chest, any like you can access any property like that. Like that was like a big thing. Was to get that because you didn't need to do prod trust like that. You had trust in everything. Because you're a co-mayor, so the normal mayor is not there. The co-mayor needs to have the perms to be able to do actions and stuff that they need to do.
yeah.
Now they don't have that, and now they actually have to do plot trust themselves for every plot that they need to access. And then, so if you have a lot of plots, that's just going to take forever to do.
Well, thing is, you can still assign like permissions to like ranks, I believe.
Because like the co-mayor, I don't know how to change perms and stuff with that stuff because I've never had to do that before. It's always came with they had perms and trust to everything.
It's a huge mess. That's why I really was wanting Volk to talk about. He has told me it on at least 5 times that yeah, I'll help you with getting your town permission set up. And I'm like, yeah, all right, just let me know whenever you're finished with what you're doing. And he's like, okay. And he never does.
Well, even like Dolce, he shows the one for just like town, nation, outsider, alliance, like that stuff. But it does.
Well,
I don't see anything for changing actual Pacific ranks.
Yeah.
Especially in the menu.
That's why I wanted to bring it up to him because he would know specifically since he's more than likely the one that added the plugin.
Because I know because I know what some of the plugins are from and stuff.
Yeah. The thing is, they're pretty obvious what plugins they are, but
well, the menu one isn't
at the
really
same
obvious.
time. What do you mean, the tab menu?
No, the town menu.
The tab menu. Oh, it's still pretty obvious.
No.
But yeah, if I like wanted to go and find it, I could find it.
Well, you could
Even
find
if it has
it.
like maybe like 3K likes or like 3 likes on some random forum, I probably could find it.
I know who made it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, but the thing is, the
them.
point is, what I'm trying to say is, no matter what it is, I'm very good at finding anything online. Doesn't matter what it is.
But I'm just saying, you wouldn't know what it is right now. You would have to actually have to search it up, try to find it and all that to find out what it is.
Well, thing is, yeah, that's how you do any of the plugins. Like your Towny plugin, I don't know what specifically it is, but I have some ideas on what
I've
it
never
is, so I'd
actually
have to
searched
look
up
it
the
up.
Tiny plugin. I've always just used it the first time, and I'm just like, this is the exact same thing I used before. And then if it's different, I'm like, this is not the way I remember it, and I'm not happy.
Man,
It's
I
really
really
hard to
wish I
change
could.
something when you're so used to one way, and then and it's changed in the next server. So now you have to kind of try to change up how you remember it.
I really wish they had the same Towny plugin as that one Pixelmon server,
I did
because I
another
could.
server I had I think I had the Golden Shuffle one. I'm pretty sure it had that one, and it had the used the block claims with it, and I didn't like it because it really kept messing up with how my builds were, and it kind of
How?
it was because it's really confusing for me with trying to make it
How?
where I have what I need claimed without me having to keep trying to get to the corner just to move it, and then I have to figure out all of that stuff.
Thing is, it places like a dotted line, and then like temp like it's like ghost blocks, like a dotted line, usually made out of like I believe it's sea lanterns, so it even lights up
Oh, our
for
thing
you. It's
didn't have that.
clearly
Our
to
thing
see,
it used
and
like a
then on the
gold block
corners
in the
it'd be
middle
made out of.
between the two, and then had the gold block at the corner.
The
But
thing
then
is,
you
it would
wouldn't know if
also
that
have.
was actually the corner because that could have been just another part of the border, and sometimes it would accidentally claim another block and count as a separate claim than the actual claim that you had. So now you have to try to stop one claim
But thing
just so you
is,
can extend that other. It's I was so confused
from
on trying to understand it that half my builds are still unclaimed because I kept claiming new claims instead of the original one, and I didn't like that because I did not understand how to make it this. I like the 16 by 16 because you know it's 16 blocks every time, so you can
well,
always
thing
plan your
is,
build based off of what your chunk borders
I
are.
don't. Thing is, I don't. I think is it can restricts the build, like how you can structure your town though, because either you could completely claim a whole chunk for your road and then play the whole chunk next to it as a plot of land,
Oh, I don't do that.
which is a massive road and a massive plot of land.
I do
Well,
blocks.
and a small plot of
I
land
do
for that.
3 blocks wide, and then one chunk will get t- uh 13 blocks, and I one will get 16. Or I do it in the middle where
Come
one
down here to
gets
my
one
town.
block of of the road, everyone gets two, because it doesn't really matter. You're not gonna have a
Meet
giant
at the
build
tree.
anyway. Normally,
Meet at the tree. Meet at the
normally.
tree. Meet at the tree. Meet at the tree. Yeah.
All right, I'm coming down.
All right. You have F3.
Yes.
Yeah. There's much. All right. Ooh. All right. G. All right. You see this?
Yeah.
I've decided to try and go like half, like split this road in half, because maybe this because it gives a decent size room for the street and the thing, but it also at the same time it gives that person able to the ability to destroy the road. So that's not good. So but look at this, all right? This right here. I made this the whole entire thing. This whole entire plot, two plots, all of it is just building space, which it doesn't seem like it's not a good. And you see this part right here, this road takes up a good portion of this chunk. So how do I give this person 2 chunks? But if I give this person 2 chunks, they get a part of the ice road too. It's
Well,
rather than just clicking
that's why
up,
you
click
do it.
here
That's why you
and
do
click
it
there,
based
and then
on.
click right here,
Well, that's
and
why
then
you.
boom, they have
Well,
that
that's why you
plot.
base off of who do you trust with certain areas and stuff.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to have to worry about that. It shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to worry about it. It should just be. Oh, I want to allocate
But you gotta
this
have that.
area
You have to have
right
that a normal
here.
feeling of a town, which in a normal
Well,
town, um, you
the thing
have
is,
to
I
think
don't have.
about who's gonna have what.
Thing is, I don't have time to like because Wolf wants to make my town like one of like the towns you can just join in like automatically and you can just visit and it's like a recommended location to live. So if it's just a random, I'm imagining I'm a random new person and I want to do a little bit of trolling. I just come over here, quickly purchase this place and just chunk
And
mine the entire area.
that's why you don't do. That's why I have it where most of my areas, if I have a plot that I want for sale, I don't put it for claim. until
Thing is,
I'm ready to meet with the person that wants to join.
Thing is, I cannot. Thing is, and even then, even if you meet them, they can still screw you over. Which
Cause
is why
like look
I've
at
heard.
my
Thing is, I'd
place.
like to contain their chaos by like,
Come to Tigo.
okay, claim right here. I know I've seen the place. I've seen how it's very like grid-like, and I've seen, but it doesn't feel like a natural town. It feels like it just feels like a coalition of houses and
Well,
whatnot.
technically, it's more supposed to be castle walls and stuff. You know, it's supposed to be more looking like inside of the castle and stuff. The castle.
Oh, we got
Medieval.
a strange person on the server, out with Biden. They're about to say some questionable things. I can tell it. I can feel it in my bones. Can you feel it? I'm not gonna welcome him. And because like people like him, they probably can join my town, throw up a swastika, well, I shouldn't say that. I'm like, I shouldn't. Jesus Christ. They could throw up a no-no sign, and then I'm, then I'm just kind of like screwed, having to deal with this guy. It's just not. I That's so I would like to have a ranked like ranks where like new citizen, right? New citizens they don't have any permissions or anything. However, they can access like certain like doors and switches to access certain things, right? And they can also stay at like inns, and they can sometimes they can buy their own plot if they have enough money. What is it? And I want like the rank like and like maybe like new like once they get their plot of land and pay their taxes for like a day or two, then they get their first level. Yep, there it is. Called it. Anyways, oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. Do you know what happened to Dargonoid?
Yep,
What happened?
he's out.
He was exploiting.
Yep.
Knew it. I knew it.
I can say this because really every other person, even non-staff that used to be staff, just start DMing about how sus this guy was, because they saw some of his tunnels and stuff. And
By the way, you should put him in the torture box.
oh yeah, torture box. I typed in the channel.
Anyways,
Look, I'm not
what
a
was it?
political person. But I really just want to say that we just should just get a restart, so then we don't have these issues, because you can't say one side or the other, because none of them would be able to rerun. Just
But
have
anyways,
completely new people, so then people can't be trying to say one side or the other, because they don't know any of the people, and they'll actually have to listen, which is really hard for both sides anyway.
Want to mention that Dargonoid.
What?
Thing is, Dargonoid. It was really suspicious whenever I like. He was like, by the way, how much how much do you have any Ascendant gear that you're selling? I'm like, no. And then wait, I was like, aren't you new though? And it's like, yeah. And I slapped slash battle Dargon when he only had $2,000 on him. And I was like, oh, well, you definitely can't buy Ascendant
Yeah.
gear with that much, you know. And he's like, oh wait, I have a lot more than that. And then he
There
showed
was
me his $600,000, and I'm like,
he
oh,
was new and already
how'd you get
started.
that?
He was new and started so many conflicts with people and kept fighting.
Is he in the torture box yet?
Uh, doesn't look like it yet.
Wait a minute. Come on.
Well, we can't do. We have to wait for higher.
Hmm. Wait, why you don't have access to slash? Why don't you do like this? Fly in there and do slash
Oh no, I
TPA.
can't because if I do that, I will get stuck.
Oh,
Even an admin got stuck in here and couldn't get out without op. Like you get trapped in there. You need to have an operator to get through it. Yeah, there's like a special item as well that they're able to give the player that they cannot drop at all. Like it would not allow them to drop it, and it will keep them in torture box as well. So then people aren't. So people doesn't need to fly in there or get stuck at any point because if they don't have the stick, they're not going to be stuck. But we would be stuck if we had a stick. Well, there's still an event going on that I have. And now I feel like I should just end the stream because there's no one actually really watching or interacting. Like, there's free card packs. They could use cards to try to do challenges or sound effects or try to scare me or something. They have these things and no one's using them.
it's because you gotta save them for the right moment.
Yeah, but I don't. No one has actually even claimed them. Why
Well,
did I got a new vote claim? I don't know. Because I've checked like my stream oops area and like no one has actually claimed any of the coupons stuff. Yeah, none of them have been claimed.
give it time. The thing is,
Okay,
man, this is lame. I'm a dip back to my town. SSHH. Inheritance.
do you see chat?
I am. It's it's a little lame. It's just funny just to. It'd be funnier just to throw them in the box and.
No, look, do you see what? They said, I'm an L, and you're like, oh, you're a lesbian? You're just trolling this guy. This is what happens.
This is not good trolling. The funny trolling is putting him in the box. And
Well, we
letting him
can't
suffer.
yet. We gotta kind of have to wait for that.
You-
He's
Why-
also gonna
why
get a
can't
really funny
you-
name.
Why can't mods put people in the box?
because that's a high power and can easily be abused. It has to be very trusted people, which is why it has to be the try that uses it. Because if they put like
The
any of us in it, then we would be stuck in it forever until try gets us out.
thing is, I don't believe it's that high of a power because, like,
It
if something like, let's
it's
say
the
if you
highest
work
power.
on the
It literally like Scully, which is an admin. It's our only admin left. Got stuck in it on accident, and he could not get out for like a day.
because he's about to leave. I can guarantee you. We're not gonna have. There's not gonna be any fun little fun things that happen. He's not gonna get banned. He's not gonna get kicked or anything. He's not gonna be put in a box. He's just gonna leave because it's not it's not engaging trolling.
Get him in. Get him in. Get him in. This is now just getting really sad.
This is just thing is the Dulty man. Dulty's not that good at trolling. He's not the good. Wait, Ranger. Wait, since you're a mod, you can spam at him. Just sit there and spam him.
I'm not mod.
But you're not a mod?
No, I'm technician.
Well, you don't. The thing is, yeah, you don't have a cooldown though, right? I've noticed that you don't have a cooldown when you type. So if you could just do slash, like, or you could do slash message him and then like f like 15 times. But was
Did you see what I said?
no, I seen it, but I think is I'm pretty apolitical. I don't like either side really. I just want to get that clear. I am for
I'm
like
independent.
LGBT and stuff.
I don't care about the parties. I care about the people and what
But I
they
think-
actually want, not what the party wants. Because
But
I
I think
really
it's-
want just a restart and just have it just be someone that actually cares and not someone that's just gonna be
that's
sheep
not
to a party.
That's not.
Like
That's
we
not
had some good people. It's just that people are so far of
There's-
one side that they just.
There's not a single. There's not been a single good politician. I don't think ever.
There's been
in
a
the entire
few. There's
history
been a
of
few
humanity.
good like Green Party and like Independents, but
He-
people don't
I
vote
don't know
for the
about that.
people. They vote for the party, and you can't.
But
Just a
anyways.
few of us trying to not do that doesn't change the fact that there's far sides on both areas. That there's no way that you can vote for another person that isn't from either party.
The thing is, I hate, honestly, I despise Trump and his ideology. He is a
I
fascist.
dislike Trump, especially also because of the amount of things he's done. That's
Oh, yeah.
really like awful.
He is a fascist.
And because
He's a nationalistic fascist.
He was
He's
also-
specific.
he kept denying COVID being real, and then he got COVID.
Yeah. He's a whole piece of work, but I also do not like Biden at all. Biden is a useless old man in power. He does not belong there, you know? He can't, he's just not, he's not good, he's not a good person at all. But he's better than Trump, and I think it's hilarious that that Trump, the quote-unquote, the GOAT, anyways.
I keep saying I give him the pride tag, so he has to
Yeah.
embrace it. Because he can't say anything about it. He has to wear it.
But anyways,
Also, we're putting
I
it
don't
in
like
the box.
Biden
They just
either.
have to find item.
So I just think it's hilarious that all these Trump fans swear like he's been the best president ever, but he's lost.
The thing is,
Biden
everyone that
of
says
all
that,
people.
everyone that says
Biden.
that are really teenagers.
Well,
Like he proves that he's 15 and he's going on in extreme measures. It's literally teenagers that are going on, that are trying to go extremes. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna. I'm probably gonna end this stream, and just announce that there is a $50,000 prize on Discord.
For what? Oh. For what? I don't see it on the Discord.
What? Oh, I'm gonna announce the thing on Discord after I end the stream.
Oh.
Just realize I don't. There's really no interaction, and usually when there's like a big event, there's usually multiple people, so I can interact. But it's been really fun talking. It's just that there's not really much going on because I don't know if you're gonna be leaving soon, because you said you might be leaving. You originally were only gonna stay for a little bit, and then I was able to get you on for a lot longer.
Yeah, I'm super tired. I've been grinding for all the Christmas presents for all my town members, and I've been having to like call like all the family, but that was a terrible situation I won't go into. I've just been like planning and like focusing and having to worry about like budgeting for money and things like this for the upcoming month, and I'm having to I have things planned out, and
Yeah.
today I'm just wiped. But I'm trying to just sticking around mainly just because I wanted to help you out and give you at least someone to bounce off of when streaming. But
yeah, I think this is a good point to end it after what we just went through.
I think it's funny. You sure you don't want to keep streaming like the torture of this man, make it into like a little short YouTube short? This little manlet action.
I probably have multiple short moments I can probably get from this and probably put out there at some point. Cause I download my streams afterwards usually, or if I already had video, I'll just have the video, which I usually do, and then I would edit it and check if there's any short-worthy stuff I could probably put out.
Did you use that replay mod? You could use the replay mod to get good footage of him being tortured in the torture box.
Well, I could always record that if I want to. Maybe that's it. I just don't really want to keep streaming.
Oh, he's still not in the torture box. He's lame. Lame. I'm very pro torture box.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna just end it. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Good. Bye. That's an hour and a half.